Hi guys, welcome back to another daily tarot card. These are your daily tarot cards for Monday, January 25th, 2021. Today we're pulling from the Nightmare Before Christmas tarot cards. So we have the Page of Needles. They're highlighting again someone in our midst of us. They're saying Among Us because my children play Among Us. And you're supposed to find the imposter. You're trying to guess who the imposter is. So there's a saboteur amongst your group that, is going to be envious of something, and they're going to try and sabotage what you have going on. Spirit is saying, in this situation, take a step back, retreat, very much be the Virgo, get grounded, and they're going to highlight, they're going to let you know who this person is. I feel like with him holding the megaphone, I didn't notice when I was doing this for IG, but him holding the megaphone, I feel like Spirit is going to tell you in some sort of way. I feel like this is in the dream wake state. They're going to tell you that who this person is and to be wary of them. They're saying don't take any action because no action is required with the Hierophant. They're just making you aware of what's going on. And your absence from their life, they're going to feel that. So just keep doing what you always do. This is not the first attack you've had. So with this, they're highlighting the sun, success, highlighting the nostalgia with this card, like that childlike energy where, it's the child sitting on top of the horse. You're on top of the world. You're on your high horse in some sense, but not in a sense that, you're looking down on people. But, think about when Jack goes to Christmas Town and he's like, what's this? What's this? He's so intrigued by all the magic and the awe and the wonder to what all this, magical stuff is, and he brings it back to Halloween Town. So I feel like this is where the highlighting, with the sun card, you think of the Fool they were showing me when I was doing for IG, that it's like they're highlighting that childlike spirit. Don't forgive to live your life while you're waiting for things to happen. Enjoy life. That's what life is about. Even myself, I'm guilty of that. When I'm waiting for something to happen, it's like, what? Enjoy what we have to have today. We're sitting there and it was like, the ending, we're getting like the last couple of hours of Shabbat and doing a beautiful meditation in the sun. Like, I don't tell you guys only what I feel Spirit is highlighting, but I also practice what I preach. Getting in those meditation. Like, I could have simply watched TV, but I'm like, why not sit there and bring that light into my life for this week? This is why we do Shabbat. Whatever has been bad, we ask God to burn it out of our lives and now let us carry that forward in the next week to come by the grace of God and, bringing that light, that sun into our next week. Then we have the Star. They're saying it's going to feel so good to feel this good, like you're going to sit there and kind of be a saboteur in your own life, where it's like, oh, I'm going to wait for the other shoe to drop. You're going to sit there and basically wait for something to happen, and the whole moment is lost because you were waiting for something bad to happen. So they're saying relish in this moment. Enjoy this moment. When the highs are high and you feel good, know that your hard work, your dedication. They showed me the Eight of Pentacles when I was reading for Instagram, that your hard work, your dedication, your devotion, your blood, sweat, and tears that you put into whatever you're passionate about has brought you to this very moment now. Highlighting for some of you as mothers, they're saying they're highlighting mothers. So saying, highlighting, maybe your child is graduating or there's some sort of milestone. They're saying there is a reason behind this, is because of all that you put into them. So we have our Page of Needles. I'm so shocked how fast this happened because I just did the full moon forecast for the 28th and under the influence of Leo, and they were highlighting, this saboteur amongst us. The Page of Needles represents a cunning, curious personality stereotype. Like lock, shock, and barrel, the Page of Needles, it has wit and cleverness, but lacks the maturity to realize his way isn't always the best way. So they were highlighting a collaboration that was going to happen in the full moon forecast. And I feel like instead of being a collaboration of three, maybe you overlooked them. You sat there and it's the two of you. You felt like maybe this would be like, I feel like your heart's in the right place because I know what I wanted to do, but it's just like I'm so freaking busy right now to actually bring it to fruition right now. And it's like, doing this to, kind of revitalize, bring this energy back into this other person's area of life. And it's like, saying like, check her out, you know what I mean? Or check him out. So it's like, check out their work. This is what they do. You know what I mean? And it's not so much overlooking you. It was just your heart was in the right place. And maybe like I said, from this person's immaturity, they don't see that. They just get into that envy phase and they sabotage it, and then they realize, but I feel like with the Hierophant, this is where Spirit is going to tell you, in those teaching hours, this is who, the saboteur, the imposter is among you, and who actually, they're saying pulled the trigger. So, maybe they're reporting you, because with the megaphone for all to hear. Maybe they sit there and they put out a really crappy review or something. There's something with social media here. Funny enough, I was watching Snooki last night, and someone was being really ignorant, and she's like, "Why are you here then?" She's like, "Leave." She's like, "We're having fun." She was drinking, some wine and talking to everyone and answering questions, and she brought her friend Joey on, and it was a good time. And then someone just came in with some snarky comments, and she's like, "Well, leave." She's like, "You're a keyboard warrior. Good for you." She's like, "Go away." She's like, "Go away." She's like, "Go get a drink." It was so funny. So with this Hierophant, I feel like, either they're calling you out, but I don't feel like this is where it's anonymous. Anonymous. I can't talk, my mouth's dry. Anonymous, where it's like, you don't know who it is. It's oblivious to you. Their immaturity. This is what they're highlighting. Do you have a trusted mentor in your life? Whether they're an elect official like the mayor or a teacher, community leader, spiritual counselor, look for them for guidance. Even if you don't agree with their ideas or our processes, learning from them will help you form your own opinion on how to manage your life. I feel like, I also feel like, with the other cards, with the sun and the star coming out, for certain people showing like a mirror. I feel like Spirit is showing you a mirror. And I feel like it's like you don't see how much value you add to a lot of people's lives or what you truly do for them. And I feel like, getting those DMs, and highlighting what you do for them. And I feel like sometimes we don't realize that, especially when it comes to like health scares or, again, like an imposter among you, or calling them out, being like, check your karma debt, like check yourself before you wreck yourself, being like, with the Seven of Swords, it's like, is someone deceiving you, or are you being the one doing the deceiving? Because the universe has sits there and purges ever so often in these cycles through the whole year. And it's like, you're about to get your ass kicked because you've been, being immature and acting in like a fool. You've been acting like a fool. So they're just like, it's about to come full circle on some people. But highlighting yourself as a healer, or highlighting yourself of where you get your selfless of giving of yourself and your energy and your time, and saying, for myself, it's like, if something comes out twice in a reading, I'm like, I make sure that it's told, especially when it comes to health scares or something like that, to that nature. I remember telling a couple people this, go get this checked out, because they keep highlighting it. Oh, maybe a couple more. They're showing me a couple more times. But it's just like, and it ended up, so it's like trusting Spirit, building that trust relationship with Spirit, that, trusting your intuition. So with the sun, again, like with, when Jack goes to Christmas Town, it's like that, what's this, that nostalgia, that, that youth-like spirit, going to the traditional, the sun card, where it's the big, beautiful, glorious sun, the child sitting on the white pure horse. This is a pure time celebration, with all the sunflowers. It's like success is yours to be had, not only in the abundance and success way, but also in like emotional, spiritual, showing me the threes, the Trinity, mind, body, soul, spirit, like winning right now, as Charlie Sheen used to say. If you've been sad and troubled lately, the sun is a sign you're about to feel a very positive shift in your life. Use this rejuvenating energy to reconnect with good friends and enjoy yourself. There's much enthusiasm in the tarot cards. It signifies a powerful time for inspired brainstorming. Going to with the sun, it's like the star, it's like you can pin your wishes on this star. You can sit there, and when it feels this good to feel this good, like you're kind of like apprehensive. Oh my gosh, should I actually enjoy this time? And they're like, yes, very much do. The sun and the star, very powerful cards. Make a wish upon the star in this glorious time. And when you're waiting for things to happen, when you're having troubled times and you're asking the universe to deliver you, don't forget to enjoy life with the sun card, with the child on top of the horse. Enjoy life. The Star is our last card. Again, when you sit there and you think of the traditional sense, she's got 1 foot in the water, 1 foot on land, pouring 1 pitcher in the water and 1 pitcher on land, finding that balance in our emotions. So instead of sitting there and sabotaging this amazing moment, they're saying a celebration. And when I was reading for IG, they were saying, highlighting a mom and everything she has done. I feel like it's a mom and a son relationship here. I feel like he's graduating, or there's some sort of milestone with her son. And they're saying, they're highlighting you and everything, obviously not stealing his thunder, but realize that your love, your encouragement, your guidance, your discipline is why he is where he is. So while he's celebrating, you also celebrate, because you deserve a pat on the back for it. That's where he believed in himself and was dedicated, and was, they're showing me him studying, late nights where he's got the lamp over his desk. So it's like, enjoy this celebration. Now is the time to look at the skies and dream. The Star is here to illuminate and visionary in you. Let go of self-doubt and that's weighing you down, because inspiration is ready to carry you to new heights. So I feel like, they're saying you have what you do, what your passion is, what your job or your passion is, and it's a tear from that. I do so multiple tears happening from this, but it's like what you do, but I see another tear appearing. So maybe this is where the Page of Needles comes in and tries to sabotage it. And then it's like you find out who it is. But I feel like there's a tear about to break off from this, where it brings you to a new height. And because you're higher, it's not like you look down on people. It's just you're reaching new heights, leaps and bounds, and that envy comes in them, which is, that's why they call it the deadly sins, because you sit there and act a certain way, but you got to remember the 7 of Swords, karmic debt. If you sit there and you build up too much debt, it kicks you in the ass. That's why they highlight this a lot of the time. So I hope you guys enjoyed these daily tarot cards for Monday, I almost said December, Monday, January 25th, 2021. May the universe bless you good. We'll see you for the next daily tarot card. Oh, please keep in mind Thursday I am closed for a high holiday. Bye.